You know, I forgot what it was like to care about receipts. This movie made me remember. I don't know how true this is to the real events. The speech he gave was pretty close to the one I heard. I didn't know we were dealing with data centers 6 years ago. That's crazy. I didn't really like it. You know what I mean? I'd imagine it's similar to someone making a movie about 9/11 or like a fictional movie about 9/11 or the swine flu. I just like, can we not though? It's kind of, I lived through that, you know what I mean? Kind of disrespectful to show it to me again. We open on the sheriff of Eddington on the edge of town and on the edge of law, May 2020. He is without mask and with asthma. And the police of the neighbouring town are telling him what the new rules are. He then goes to the local pub and arrests a man for disturbing the peace. Specifically, the peace of the mayor. We then spend the rest of the film watching the sheriff attempt to toe the line of justice between what is legally mandated of him and what is socially appropriate for everybody. There's adequate sound design, lots of moving camera shots, some screen recordings with enough locked off tripod shots to keep it grounded. I couldn't tell you how much artistic liberty this film takes. I was in Australia at the time. To make a movie so grounded and realistic so soon after the time it was set, it just shows you how like ridiculous and overwhelming and just fucking crazy that time was. Merely 5 years ago. 6 years at the time of recording. Early in the film, when the sheriff returns home, his mother-in-law is watching this wild video, and in it, among other things, it says history repeats itself. Eddington is an archival story based on real events as a warning to those to come about what happened and how it happened. They can plan accordingly, learn from our mistakes, so it doesn't happen again. Objectively, this movie is realistic and important. Subjectively, I lived through this traumatic time. Granted, I wasn't in Eddington or America. I did survive the pandemic. I was in Australia during the Melbourne riots. I was in Perth during the lockdown and all the crazy mandates. To live through such a traumatic time, I didn't enjoy watching it. You know what I mean? That shit's over. I know what happened. I did 2 years of that. I don't need another 2 hours. You know what I mean? I think I mentioned in the Sonic the Hedgehog review, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Art is subjective. So even as something seemingly objective as like a shot being out of focus, it could, for all I know, it could be a creative decision to go, the protagonist it doesn't have his mind focused, isn't focused on the right things. You know what I mean? So, like, anything excluding maybe the first Spider-Man where they keep their boom mic in, like, it's nigh impossible to review films objectively. So, you know, is it useful? Perhaps. Is it entertaining? Not for me. When it comes to historical accuracy, Eddington outperforms one battle after another with its very inconsistent time jump right at the start of that movie. And look, hey, I know I just got done saying how you can't review films objectively. I rated Thunderbolts really high. A part of that reason was because I suspect it's useful for somebody. And I will say, Eddington, I suspect, more useful than Mercy. Men in Black 1 might not be as useful, but it's a lot more entertaining. That's why I'm putting Eddington below Men in Black 1, but above Mercy. Take it easy. Whoa, what do you mean, Volume 93? What the fuck? Since when? Rolling.